Hi, honeys. Welcome to Books and Hauls with Michelle. In this video, I'm going to be showing some of the books that are on my TBR, and I need your help. I want you to help me pick out which books I'm going to be reading in March. I usually have 2 books each month that I read off of my TBR stack. So that's what I'm going to do with this. The 2 books that get the most votes are the 2 that I will read in March. So you can vote twice. I will add up all the votes in 2 weeks. So that's plenty of time for everybody that wants to vote. And by the way, if you're watching this the day that it originally was aired on YouTube, happy Valentine's Day. I don't personally celebrate it, and it seems like a lot of people might not be celebrating it this year. We still might as well say happy Valentine's Day to those who do, right? The first book is The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. I don't really remember what this is about. That's how long ago I got it. I think it's about a man and his dog racing cars together. Well, the man's probably racing it and the dog's in the car with him, I would think. I don't think the dog knows how to drive. Or does he? That'd really be fascinating. But I don't think that's it. I think he's driving and the dog's with him. I know it's about the relationship between dogs and their humans. And I know there's a movie out. I haven't watched the movie because I wanted to read the book first. But it's been on my TBR stack for quite a while. And I really want to read it, but I just always grab something else. I don't know why. Okay, Wally Lamb, who I really like, says, I savored Garth Stein's The Art of Racing in the Rain for many reasons. A dog who speaks, the thrill of competitive racing, a heart-tugging storyline, and best of all, the fact that it is a meditation on humility and hope in the face of despair. This one, I remember what it's about. I just got it at the Dollar Tree a month ago. This is a book about, it is a graphic novel, so it's a bit of a quick read, I would think. But it's about a girl who feels alone in the world. She feels like everybody is different than her, and then she finds out that there's an underground group that feels the same way she does. So that sounds kind of like the world we're living in right now, does it not? But so that's the second one I was thinking about. It's called Decelerate Blue by Adam Rapp. I've got 2 Amy Tan books here. The first one is The Bonesetter's Daughter. I think one of you had recommended this book to me. And this one says, an absorbing tale of the mother-daughter bond. This book sings with emotion and insight. And one thing that's really neat about Amy Tan books is there's so much historical information in them, which is a huge part of why I love her writing. I'm not, I love historical fiction. Yeah. I don't like to read textbooks, but historical fiction I can get into pretty quick. So there's that one. The next Amy Tan one is Saving Fish from Drowning. It says that this one is part romance and part mystery. San Francisco art patron B.B. Chen has planned a journey of the senses along the famed Burma Road for 11 lucky friends. But after her mysterious death, B.B. watches aghast from her ghostly perch as the travelers veer off her itinerary and embark on a trail paved with cultural gaffes and tribal curses, Buddhist illusions and romantic desires. On Christmas morning, the tourists cruise across a misty lake and disappear. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. So there's that one. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I think we all know what this one's about, right? It says, Big Little Lies is a brilliant take on ex-husbands and second wives, mothers and daughters, schoolyard scandal, and the dangerous little lies we tell ourselves just to survive. I did watch the show, but it's been long enough to where I think I could enjoy reading this and not remember everything about it. The Book of Essie by Meghan MacLean Weir. This one I almost got rid of. I had put it on a video recently where I had you guys help me decide if I should get rid of books or not. And I did donate everything except this one. This is the one that I decided to keep because I had a couple people tell me they thought I might enjoy it. The main character, Essie, is the star of a reality show, and her whole family is on the reality show, and they're very religious, and she ends up getting pregnant as a teenager, and with her dad being a preacher, apparently that causes quite the scandal. So that's what this book is about. This is Norma by Sofi Oksanen. This one is a book about a girl whose mom jumps in front of a train and she has to solve some mysteries about her mother's life. Hi, Marty. And apparently there's some supernatural powers that her mother had. Something about her hair being supernatural. And it says on the back here that it's a suspenseful mystery. As Sofi Oksanen leads us ever more deeply into Norma's world, weaving together past and present, she gives us a dark family drama that is a searing portrait of both the exploitation of women's bodies and the extremes to which people will go for the sake of beauty. That sounds really good to me. And I'm sorry, that was Marty knocking on the door. He's got this thing. He hates it when we close doors. It drives me nuts. I love him so much, don't get me wrong. Me and him are great friends. But oh my gosh, he drives me crazy with his little idiosyncrasies. And I'm sure I drive him crazy too. But Brad is on the other side of the door and he's playing his Xbox. And, I want him to be able to turn it up and enjoy his game. And so I thought I'd come in here and close the door. But Marty's not having it. He keeps knocking on the door. What do I do with him? I don't know. Hey, this is not like the other door. You can't open this one. I think we had this discussion before, right? He's able to open the patio door. So he thinks he can open the bedroom door and he can't. Okay, I let him out. Speaking of Marty, be sure to stay tuned at the end of this video. I have a little excerpt of an evening that we had where we're in bed reading together. I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. And I wanted to ask you, would you be interested in a reading vlog? I'm really thinking about doing them. So let me know what you think. If I do them, it'd be on Mondays, probably not every Monday, but maybe every other Monday or something. I would do a reading vlog. It might be kind of fun, but I want to know if you guys are interested first. I don't want to, I feel like I make so many videos and I don't want to overwhelm people with videos or bore you guys with the content or anything, right? So let me know what you think and then I'll kind of go from there. But I do appreciate your input ahead of time. Next book is The 12 Mile Straight by Eleanor Henderson. This one, it's a long book, 539 pages. It's been a while since I got this one, so I'm just going to read parts of it here. This is an American epic that combines the intimacy of a family drama with the staggering presence of a great Southern saga. Set in the years of Depression and Prohibition and tackling themes of racialized violence, social division, and financial crisis, The 12 Mile Straight is a startlingly timely, emotionally resonant, and magnificent tour de force. Fascinating. And so this takes place in Georgia in 1930. And then the last one is Little Green by, my hand keeps covering up the author. Maybe I should put my hand over here. Little Green by Tish Cohen. And I've got some notes on here from when I originally got this book. Chris Baker Klein. Okay, so it says, how much stress can a marriage take? Tish Cohen answers this question with skill and artistry, capturing subtle shifts in mood and feeling as she escalates the pressure on her characters. They're forced to face their own foibles and weaknesses, as well as each other's, as they confront the mystery at the heart of the story. Atmospheric and compulsively readable. So, I mean, these all sound like books that I would love, right? This one is about the ins and outs of marriage, which I love books about marriage, especially marriages that are struggling. I think no matter how strong your marriage is, it's always nice to read about things that can make a marriage go awry, so to speak, to help keep your marriage intact. I don't know if that made sense, but 12 Miles Straight. I love a good historical fiction book, which it definitely sounds like that's what that is. Norma, this sounds really interesting. It's always fun when people try to solve the mystery of their parents' past in books. I mean, how often do our parents really tell us who they are, right? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Do our parents know us, and do we really know them? Then this one about the daughter struggling with her parents and their religious beliefs and how it interferes with maybe her life. Then we've got Big Little Lies about a bunch of lies and how it affects women in a town. Then Saving Fish from Drowning, which sounds like a very interesting book about a ghost and some mysteries. Can't go wrong there. A historical fiction book about a girl trying to solve mysteries about her mother. Sounds good. The Bonesetter's Daughter. Decelerate Blue, about a girl who is trying to figure out the world she's living in and where she fits in. And The Art of Racing in the Rain, the story about a man and his dog and racing, apparently while it's raining outside. So those are all the books. Please help me figure out which two to read in March. I need your help desperately, and I look forward to hearing what you think. If you've read any of these, let me know. If you want to read any of these, let me know. I will try to put links to all the books down in the description box so that if you want to check them out, you are welcome to do so easily. Okay, here's the clip of me and Marty. Can you see this? This is how we read every night. Isn't it great? I just love this. I thought you might get a kick out of seeing it. Okay. This is what we do every night. We cuddle and we read together, and it's so wonderful. Isn't it wonderful, boo-boo? Mm-hmm. When Marty was a kitten, he hated being kissed, and now he lets me kiss him every night before we go to bed. What did you think? Isn't he cute? I love how he reads with me at night. It's just the sweetest thing in the world. I'm very blessed. I have such a wonderful cat. Well, Zelda's good too, don't get me wrong. They're just different, wonderful in different ways. Next Sunday, I will be doing a book haul I'm so excited. I've got some books that I just got that I get to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you. Bye.